Hey guys, and welcome back. As promised, I've got another unboxing to do, and as you can see, it is the Arrma Typhon 1/8 scale brushless 4x4 BLX brushless buggy, capable of speeds of 50 plus miles an hour, or it's stated on the box. I've wanted to get this car for quite a while, and definitely the most expensive rig in my stable now, and I've been itching to get this thing out of the box and hopefully run it too, but with winter being here, it might be a while before I get to run this, but I'm so glad I finally got myself one of these. So let's get it out of the box and have a closer look. Oh yeah, she is pretty. Before we look at the car, let's see what else we get for this. First thing is a look at the radio. Its transmitter is a Spectrum STX2 2.4 gigahertz system, and throttle, steering, reverses, trims, rates, and this also has a throttle limiter on it as well. You guys know I love that. 50, 75, 100%. 4 AA's to make it turn on, and watching other videos, I know some people have complained, I think maybe about the responsiveness of this radio. As I run it, we'll see what I think. You get the bind plug too. Arrma decal sheet. Technical pack. And your owner's manual, which includes all the Arrma 3S BLX vehicles. Always good. Read through those. I'll do so at a later point. And various bag of goodies. And it looks like they included a wrench to get the hexes off, the wheel hexes, a couple of Allen keys, shock spacers. I know some people said that they didn't get that with their car, so I guess I got lucky. Onto the car. This thing, it is pretty. As Arrma's been doing, you get your retainer straps for the body clips so you don't lose them. Always loving that. Arrma's don't just blast. They've got that tape along the inside of this to prevent the rub spots, to preserve your body. That's always nice. I remember on my brushed Senton 4x4 they did the same thing, so that's pretty sweet. And taking a look at the car, it's a 100 amp ESC. I believe this is a 3200 kV motor in here, heatsink on the top. Connectors, I think they call this an IC5. It will also accept EC5, I believe. Those are the adapters that I got to be able to use the batteries that I've got on hand without having to solder plugs. And this car just looks stout. A couple of battery straps. That's really nice as well. And center drive shaft plastic. It looks pretty thick. Plenty of adjustability. Threaded metal rods for you know, to adjust your camber and toe in and such. Shock guards on the front. That's always cool. Helps protect them a little bit and keep from getting debris in there. Like big bore shocks, they feel pretty good. They are not threaded body, so that's why you've got the clips, you know, to adjust the ride to your liking. So you can't thread them that way. You got to use the preload clips. And you know, one thing that they did for the buggy that I've seen is, you know, they added these little extra caps here at the top of the shocks, front and back, just for extra protection. Seems like a real nice touch to me. You know, she seems pretty stout. You know, and obviously I've been wanting one of these for so long. I've watched a ton of videos. I've read a lot of things about this car. And my intention was, when I ordered it, was to also order the RPM A-arms as well. But I ran out of funds before I got them, buying all kinds of upgrade parts for the Stampede project. But from everything that I've heard, the A-arms are the weakest point on this car, so you know, we'll see. I'm sure I'll pick some up at some point. First 8-scale buggy for me. I'm really super stoked about this. And this rear wing here feels pretty darn tough, which is a good thing for me. I tend to destroy a lot of rear wings on my buggies. And you know, the sliding drive shafts seem pretty thick here. You know, we'll see how everything holds up. You know, again, there are plenty of videos out there on YouTube of this car, plenty of running videos, and I know that I've wanted one for a long time, and I'm really stoked, really happy that I finally got one. This thing should see a heck of a lot of use out of me in the spring and upcoming summer, and it's going to seem like an eternity to wait for better weather. I don't want to run this thing when it's too cold out, because you know, never a good idea in my opinion to do that when it's really cold, because you're just asking to break a lot of plastic. And again, my most expensive speed basher by far that I've got, I don't want to break it the first time out. You know, hopefully here soon we'll get a day that I can take it out, at least get it in the driveway. For what I'm used to running, this thing should be an absolute blast for me, you know. And like all my RCs, you know, I bash them, but I don't run them particularly hard. I don't take them to skate parks. I don't do all kinds of crazy things, you know. But that's I think that's about it, guys. I am just super pumped about this car. I'm so glad that I finally picked one up. And if you guys are watching this and you have one, and there's certain tips, pointers, things to look out for that you want to keep me notified of, that would be great. Drop them down in the comment section below. I always enjoy hearing from everybody. And you know, that's going to do it. I tried to make it a little quicker than my last unboxing. I don't want to bore all you guys to death. And like I said, there's a ton of videos out on this car. I just wanted to show you what I picked up, and hopefully here soon I'll get a chance to run it. But again, I'm just really excited for this one, guys. Got a lot of stuff in the works, you know, a couple of new rigs that I got to get out and run. I got the Remo King military vehicle. I got to do a first run on that. So stay tuned, guys. As always, I appreciate you checking out my videos. And till next time, everybody take care. Have a great day.